evening and welcome to WTV News. My name is Nelly Milliam. Let's have a look at the stories that made headlines this week.
Gerald Otieno Kajwang was born on July 15, 1959. The law graduate from Makerere University, plunged into politics mid-2000 and in 2007 elected Member of Parliament, Mbita constituency on an Orange Democratic Movement ticket. He was later to become a vocal ODM leader and close confidant of opposition chief Raila Odinga. He died at the Mater Hospital Tuesday in Nairobi, where he had been rushed for emergency treatment after suffering a cardiac arrest, aged 55. Otieno Kajwang was elected to represent Homabay County as a senator in the bitterly contested 2013 elections. He served as a Minister of State for Immigration and Registration of Persons from 2008 to 2013 during Mwai Kibaki's tenure in office. Otieno Kajwang, who was a lawyer by profession, was a graduate of Makerere University LLB School of Law. His brother Tom Kajwang, who is the Ruaraka Member of Parliament, said he was taken to the hospital at about 9 p.m. after complaining of chest pains while at home and was declared dead 2 hours later. But just who was this man Kajwang? On the 10th of November 2008, the outspoken senator hit headlines across the globe when his name prominently featured amongst 80 other lawyers whose names were struck off the roll of advocates by the Law Society of Kenya LSK Disciplinary Committee. A source at the time had indicated that the then minister had been deregistered following allegations of embezzling clients' money. It would interest you to know that even before then he had been barred from practicing law but was reinstated by a High Court decision. He was struck off the roll in 2001 for alleged misconduct. He was suspended again in 2004 for issuing a bouncing check of 34,000 shillings but moved to the High Court and it was lifted before 2008 November. Though Kajwang maintained the disciplinary action was politically motivated, the measures had dented his political career and his political rivals always used it as a campaign tool against him. It was all in vain though, because he still clinched the political seat. He coined the religious tune Mapambano na Shetani to later become his signature tune in political rallies. It was always a tune targeted at political rivals, particularly those who did not support his party leader, Raila Odinga.
Loyalty, faithfulness, fidelity to the party will be number one consideration.
His death is a major blow to ODM and Code Coalition due to his abrasive nature of taking on political rivals head-on.
When somebody acts outside the law, deliberately, with impunity, others take a cue. And tomorrow somebody else will do something very funny. Tomorrow a cabinet secretary will do something outside the law. Tomorrow a principal secretary will do something outside the law and say, if so and so was allowed to do, why not me?
He never relented on commenting on matters of national interest in his characteristic manner. Business associates, friends, family, and political leaders were saddened by the news. Some took to the social media, Twitter and Facebook, to express their condolence. ODM Communications Officer Philip Etale said Kajwang passed on at Mater Hospital at around 11:34 p.m. Tuesday, the 18th day of November 2014, where he had been rushed for treatment. Kajwang's brother and Ruaraka MP Tom Kajwang said his brother's passing away was untimely and sad and expressed gratitude for the condolences which his family received, including those of the party leader and other code leaders.
The body will be transferred right now to the Lee mortuary where viewing can be done. I want to tell the nation that in this time of grief, as a family, we need prayers.
Happened this evening is a great shock to many of us. It just confirmed the finite nature of our lives, and we have to face the reality that we will not have Senator Otieno Kajwang with us any longer. Our deepest condolences and sympathies once more my brother, Mheshimiwa Kajwang. We are with you. We will support you. We will pray for you.
Senate Majority Leader Kithure Kindiki said the loss of Kajwang was a big blow to the Senate. He said, "We have lost a great debater, a great senator and lawyer." Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen posted on his Twitter account condolences to the family of Kajwang, saying the death was a shock to him. He said, "So shocked that my colleague and Senator Kajwang has passed on. I will remember him as a passionate and eloquent debater, a man full of life and humor." Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. also condoled with the family of Kajwang following his death. He said, "Rest in peace, my brother, learned friend and Senator Otieno Kajwang. Mapambano mbinguni." Kajwang is the second senator to pass on while in office. On April 27, 2013, Mutula Kilonzo died under unclear circumstances while in his home in Manzoni Lodge. Investigations into findings into his death have never been made public. Kajwang's body was Wednesday morning moved to Lee Funeral Home for public viewing. And at WTV, we wish his family and people of Homabay strength in this trial moment. Reporting for WTV News, I'm Zawadi Mudibo.
Most students after secondary school have ideas of their career choice but are often not sure of the right direction to take. Navigators, a non-profitable organization, has taken initiative to coach the youth that have just completed secondary school by engaging them in Bible studies and life lessons.
I work with Co-Group. Co-Group is a discipleship program. We work with high school leavers who've just left high school for around 2 years. We disciple them in spiritual matters. We work with them, getting just to these disciplines like Bible reading and Christian disciplines, getting to work with them and showing them the right way to go, and also guiding them on other aspects of life, like excellence and how to live life in and out of campus, how to be able to live life after that. So we work with them for 2 years.
According to Coach Dennis Moody, the organization prepares and guides their young people in taking the right path in their career choice.
Disciplines that maybe they might need to learn later on in life, for just integrity, things like that, for 1.5 weeks. So that's Expo.
He says the organization is determined to see the youth prosper in life after school, as they invite professionals to give talks about various professions to them.
Bring along people who are excelling in their careers, doctors, people in the media industry, people all around just excelling in their careers. Bring them along and have them explain how do I demystify how you get into certain careers.
The Navigators, a non-profitable Christian organization mentoring young Form 4 leavers on issues of Bible and issues of life. Parents, this is an opportunity for you to invest in your son and your daughter now that they are back at home. Remember, time is merely an opportunity to invest in eternity. Reporting for WTV News, I'm Godfrey Ouma.
The processing and packaging technology will help create partnerships in the food value chain business with local companies. This will improve the value addition in agro and horticultural products to increase economic gains in the export market and encourage international firms in the food processing and packaging to set up in Kenya as a gateway to the region.
Well, nearly 50%, if not more, of our food produce today go to waste. You see situations where mangoes grow, and for 3 months you have got excess supply of mango because they are all available and they cannot be stored or preserved to be used at the time when they are not in season.
The machines are completely automatic, which means they are extremely efficient, highly productive, very reliable. And also there is no issues with hygiene or things of this nature because the machines are completely automatic.
What we are doing is just to make sure that this becomes a regular program so that people understand the technologies, what can be done, and be able to build the necessary partnerships for the long-term success of the producers, because they will be able to preserve their products.
This will harness the huge opportunities available. He urged all the participants to take full advantage of this exposure. Through such events, the entrepreneurs do not just exchange their wealth of innovations and skills, they also create markets for their goods and services. Reporting for WTV News, I am Winnie Otieno.
The dream of owning a decent home has been a mirage to many Kenyans because of the high cost of acquiring land and also building the entire house. And with the launch of the green Isinya City here in Nairobi today, many things are expected to change. The project is expected to cost an estimate of 2.7 billion Kenya shillings. Green Isinya City is one of the projects in line with realization of Vision 2030. The project is meant to create an enabling environment by addressing insecurity, inaccessibility, provision of key social amenities and recreational facilities. The project, which is being promoted by Cretam Properties Limited, aims to make housing affordable to many Kenyans.
We co-studied the project together because one plot in that particular region, we have already costed it for 600,000 per plot, which means the cost has been maintained just to meet the cost of land, which is about 400,000, and the cost of infrastructure.
Green Isinya City, situated 3 kilometers from the proposed standard gauge railway, is a joint venture of investment and housing cooperatives in Kenya.
So what we've done, we've brought together cooperative societies who have members who are the ordinary Kenyans, the middle to low income earners, to be able to pull together economies of scale and of course build them a city where they can enjoy all the pleasantries of life.
Isinya Green City groundbreaking will commence in the next 6 months and the houses are expected to be ready in the year 2017. The cost of housing is estimated to be 3.5 million with a provision of mortgages at 45,000 to 60,000 Kenya shillings. In the recent past, Kenya has seen emergence of new cities such as Konza, Unicity, just to name a few, begging the question, how unique is Isinya Green City from the rest?
It's unique because it is cooperatives coming together. It has never been heard of in this country where cooperatives are coming together. And if you listen to the chairman's speech, he said 51% of this economy is controlled by cooperatives. So by having the cooperatives backing up the project, because one of the major downfalls in any project, this big project, is normally finances. But the moment you have the backing of finances by the cooperatives, it definitely is a success.
Immediate beneficiaries of Isinya Green City are the locals because of employment opportunities that comes with building and construction.
Because when you look at the aspect of building, you look at the aspect of running the commercial centers, all these are jobs which are going to be created, and all this revenue will be channeled towards the Kajiado County because the project is in Kajiado County.
Green Isinya City project is expected to avoid the stress of house construction and create double investment appreciation during infrastructure deployment and again during housing construction and development. Reporting for WTV News, I'm Elijah Mwangi.
And that's all we had for you. Do have yourself a wonderful evening.